Have you ever heard of a lighthouse that counts the dead? I hadn't either. Not until I visited a quiet coastal village in Maine called Drescott Bay. It wasn't even on Google Maps, just a fading name in old fishing records and whispered family tales. I was there for my folklore research. I study forgotten legends, weird coastal rituals, that kind of stuff. But nothing prepared me for what I found. They called it Crowmore Lighthouse. Old, rusted, crumbling like it had been pulled out of a dream. But it still worked. The lights still flashed every night. And the people? They were strange, not unkind, just watchful, cautious. They didn't like me asking questions, especially about the lighthouse. I found out the first strange detail from an old fisherman at the docks. He said, "Every time someone dies here, the lighthouse flashes, just once. Doesn't matter if it's day or night." I laughed, thinking he was joking. He wasn't. That night, I stayed in a small inn near the cliffs. It was stormy. I couldn't sleep, so I sat by the window. The lighthouse stood alone in the distance. Then, flash! A single burst of white light. In the morning, I asked the innkeeper about it. She froze. "Old Mrs. Keller passed in her sleep last night," she whispered. "The light always knows." I kept watching it. Each night, one flash, and by morning, someone had died. A heart attack, a fall, a fever, one by one. But on the fourth night, it flashed twice. I panicked. No one had died the next day. But by the following evening, 2 villagers were found drowned in their boat. That's when I realized the lighthouse doesn't just react to death, it's predicting it. I needed to get closer. So I hiked to the cliffs and broke in. The place was damp, moldy, and filled with an eerie silence. At the top, I found a room with a journal, written in 1832 by the first lighthouse keeper. He had made a deal. In return for protection from the sea's wrath, he wrote, "The light shall guide the living souls to safety by marking those soon to pass." He'd given the lighthouse a task to count the future dead. I heard something shift behind me. I turned, but no one was there. Then, the light flashed. Just once. I stared at it, frozen. Was that for me? I ran. I didn't stop until I was off the cliffs, back at the inn, heart hammering. But no one had died the next day. Not anyone else. So I waited. Day after day, I'm still waiting. But I know the lighthouse never flashes wrong.